Hi, this is Logan Chipkin, and this is the Fallible Animals podcast. On this podcast, we're going to explore ideas of all kinds: science, philosophy, economics, morality, you name it. And we'll investigate the history of these ideas too. I don't think most people appreciate just how wonderful and awe-inspiring the story of science and of other ideas really is. We're taught some of the basic facts, sure, but rarely is the very human history of how these ideas were conceived of in the first place ever told. We're going to focus on ideas, theories, and active areas of research that either have already radically shifted our worldview or may do so in the future. So, we're not going to discuss some latest study in psychology that shows how such and such quantity is correlated with some other such quantity or anything like that. Rather, we're going to talk about our most fundamental theories, their implications, and their historical origins. And we're also going to explore the dustbin of history, all of those ideas that we once considered to be true, or at least some people did, and that we are now very confident are not true. More on that in a subsequent episode. I might as well put my own worldview on the table. My intellectual heroes are, in no particular order, the physicist David Deutsch, the economist Murray Rothbard, the philosophers Karl Popper, Daniel Dennett, and John Stuart Mill, and the biologist Richard Dawkins. Without using any jargon, this is the introductory episode after all, jargon can wait. I regard progress in science, and in ideas more generally, as occurring via the process of conjecture and criticism. That is, as we seek to understand the world around us, we inevitably face a problem, a phenomenon for which we have no explanation, a piece of evidence that contradicts our expectations, or even a conflict between our best theories. We then guess a solution to the problem. That solution, that guess, that conjecture is a theory. We then criticize that theory with everything that we have. The details of this critical step will be explored in future episodes. Should this theory survive all of our criticisms, we then tentatively accept it as the solution to our given problem. Now, I know I promised no jargon, but while we're here, I might as well name this philosophy, or at least give you the name. And the name of it is critical rationalism. It was first developed by the philosopher Karl Popper, whom I had mentioned earlier, and then elaborated upon and improved upon by the physicist David Deutsch. There's a lot more to say about critical rationalism, and the first order of business on this podcast is to hammer out the details of this philosophy. Once we have critical rationalism down as our backbone, we'll use that to explore other ideas. That's it for today. Next time, we'll begin our deep dive exploration into critical rationalism. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you next time.